have been changed for good. It's been my sole purpose, especially this last year, to try to get back as much as possible. Again, at the beginning of this whole process, it was very dark for me. I know I may not get 100% back to what I was before, but this is my passion, this is my life. It's the only thing that I have that sort of centers me and brings meaning to life.
I had contributed to his positive outcome in his life, not just in his voice, in his life.
What I've learned from you, you'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. Hi, I'm Albert Garcia, and with the help of Dr. Marina at Tear Memorial, I have my voice back. End of 2021, around Christmas time, I went to enter the door, but when I got up from the sofa, my legs were very weak and they were wobbly. I ended up falling a couple times. After seeing some doctors, they actually discovered that I had some spinal damage that had been accruing over the last decade or so. They did a discectomy and fusion on that part of my spine, which is right here. I knew it was a possibility that there'd be some sort of damage. A few weeks after the surgery, everyone has the same issue of not being able to talk correctly, just because of the recovery. But when I got that diagnosis, it was pretty devastating to me. Especially because singing was my passion, it was my identity. I felt that I had lost everything, and if I would have known this was going to happen, I would have foregone the spinal surgery, just dealt with my legs, and at least I would have been at least able to sing. I started to see a glimmer of hope about a month or two in with Dr. Marina. Things were becoming a little bit more consistent, the quality was starting to get there. It wasn't there 100%, but I did notice big and drastic changes that sort of gave me that extra fire under me to keep going.
I was exhilarated. I was very, very happy. He was opening up. He was becoming much happier. He was seeing hope. He was working even harder. And I was there to coach him through different types of exercises that are specific for his condition as well as for his singing.
She's just able to connect with me on an emotional and spiritual level, and everything that she's done for me has been to make me better. There have been times where she knows that my voice is better than what I was giving her. She'd just let me know, like, hey, you're in a safe spot. This is the room that you want to make mistakes in because I can help you with those and help you to get better. At the end of 2022, I was in Austin with some friends and they're like, let's do some karaoke. And I was like, okay, let's see what comes out. So that was sort of the first sort of public performance I did. Again, it's just karaoke with some friends, but it was nice to see how much progress I had made. I actually felt comfortable with the quality of voice I was giving probably in this past April, where I did my first competition since this whole thing happened, so that was pretty great. I moved specifically to Houston to sing with Houston Grand Opera. I auditioned for them about a year before this all happened, and I got a contract with them to do 3 shows. Every tear I've cried. I just heard back from Maestro Beto, which is, our conductor in the chorus. He was, letting me know that they have auditions this next fall. I did let him know that I'm currently working on my MBA in music business, so I wouldn't be able to do both. So I have let him know that, once I get this degree next spring, I do plan to audition for them again and start singing. Because I knew you.
He surprised me with a song. I was exhilarated.
I have been changed. I did decide to do For Good from Wicked, which just perfectly fit the scenario. Basically, at that point in the musical is when the 2 main characters are parting ways, they're going their own paths, but they do thank each other for the change that they've had in each other's lives.
I was very emotional because he had chosen a song that let me know I had helped him change for good in his life, not just in his voice, in his life.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for learning from me. This is a life-changing experience for me too.
Thank
You know
you.
where to find me. You don't
Yes.
need me anymore.